Well, hello everyone, my lead followers, hello everyone out there in amazing YouTube space, premise of the whole immense and inestimable internet land. I'm now just sitting home now, my current speaking way, not probably the best speaking way ever, but I do what I do. So it's life. No one said that life would be something different or could be easier than it is, and I'm just moving on from my daily kind of things that I do every day, and I'm moving on, and I'm pretty happy with it, guys. So this is probably gonna be something shorter than I probably regularly do because I'm not again speaking well. I don't wanna dive too much into details because details it's not something that's bad that happened and shit. I mean, middle-sized shit. Let's put it this way. I believe and. Guys, I'm still sipping my hot water, not doing anything different from out of all my videos here that I've made in how while or for the time or all existing on my channel here. Today I bantered with a friend of mine. He's like my old friend, and we bantered like we've never been separated, and we actually separated with a pretty long distance. I say that when we hear each other voices, then we become friends like we've never parted. Actually, it's like I've known him for a fair amount of years, say 60. I'm not that old. uh, 26 years or something. That's for how long I've been knowing him. And guys, actually it's pretty just nothing special about today's day and nothing extraordinary, but I have to solve some issues that fell on me arbitrarily, and I always like deal with issues that they come to me, and I'm dealing with them in the process of elimination. I hope my whatever current issues will be eliminated by my perseverance, my full determination, and my pretty honest and ever-spreading goodwill, I say. And so do you. What else shall I say? Nothing actually. I wanted to bring this stuff to show and tell, but it's like a cap from my sugar uh, kind of container that I keep sugar. It's my kitchen spot, and it sits on my kitchen table, but I don't want to be too eloquent for tonight because it was been said already, and I'll keep that item that's living right here in front of the camera, but it's not seen on the camera angle. I wouldn't be going with it for tonight. I'll save that for later topics. Maybe my next video shoot will be about that item that I showed you already. That's the cap from my sugar container or whatever word. If you're a Native American, give me a sign. Comment me down below. What do you call that or container for sugar living at your kitchen? Probably I'll be using that word, whatever, in my manner that I regularly do. Then once I get aboard something, excuse me, then I use it. And there is such a code like stemming from my early days or my advancement or in my American. That's the rule of 12 times. Once you learn some new word, for example, you you wanna say it repeatedly, not less than 12 times. 12 times it's enough. A 12 times rule. Say, what word do I know? I know, like exasperation. Exasperation is a bad word, but it means only vocabulary thing. When I pronounce it, nothing bad happens in terms of my thoughts, and just a regular English word, exasperation. And you repeat it 12 times, and then it sticks deeply into your mind, and you will never forget it later, or not even later. You will never forget it. So guys, kinda what I see. Nothing special, but every day is special in some regard, in some way. In today's days, something I've never been previously. All things piled up, they all need to be done, and I'll be doing those ones in the process. Some guy once said, I quit that job like 19 years ago, and that's how long it's been that I quit that job. 19 years ago, one guy at that firm, we were working together. He was at a higher managing position that I was, and he kind of was pretty impudent and pushy and relentless as for lambasting his colleagues, and as for working process, pretty picky and demanding and strict, but very just very point-oriented guy. Say he's always spoke directly to the point with relentless vocabulary, with he's always been he'd always been short and concise and directly to the point. And he said you should deal with problems as they come to you, not later, not before that, not after that. As they come, you analyze what problems are in need to be solved, primarily in a short run, and then you deal with those ones, saving all those less important problems for later periods, not dealing at the same time simultaneously with all those problems, for you not to be overwhelmed and not to be get stuck. Not to get stuck, excuse me. So deal first with those problems that needs to be solved first, and then you deal with the second array of problems, and then you deal with the third array of problems. And that's how you solve and how you get through your own life. That way, guys, it's been something, I don't know, shit and meaning nothing, but I shared some regards that I knew, and I know them all. Now they're all yours. So guys, thanks again for being with me tonight. First, if I can know where I'm my American. Be good with it, and as soon as I release something good, it's shitty for you, I'll be with you. Is my current mood on my adorable American speaking activities comes to me. Be good, and thanks again for staying tuned. Don't fucking think about switching this shit up, because I wouldn't allow you to do that. And that being said, I'm wrapping this shit up. I'm wrapping up in 3 seconds. Stay tuned. I got a roll. Peace. Whatever time of day you have having right now, be good with it. I got a roll. Night. Thanks again for taking my spot, for practicing with me tonight. Still around, guys and gals. Be good.